Hi guys, this is another installment of the Vinyl Finds videos. So I've got some things in the mail. I've got some things that I got from my local record shops, and because it's quite a few, I will break it up. I will not show everything in one go because it will be too long of a video, and yeah, who watches like 30-minute video? I mean, I do 20-minute videos and I think that they're still long, so yeah, I'll try to keep it as succinct and as, short as possible. Uh, so yeah, Vinyl Finds number something something. Probably I'm not into the 90s yet, 88 maybe, 89, I haven't checked again, that's me. So yes, so we start off with what's playing in the background because that's the usual kind of thing that I do. Um, yeah, this is an album that's playing in the background. Is a find, a discovery, if you like, based on Spotify, of all places. So, well, of all places. I mean, it's a really good place to discover new music, basically. So it was one of the new releases, but I was attracted by the cover, and I dug a little bit deeper, and I found that that band had a few more albums, one more album actually, I think. They have, anyway, without further ado, this is the album. So this is the band, Wreckmeister Harmonies. It's this guy called J.R. Robinson, and he has collaborated, and this is the album, this is the album cover. It's gatefold, there's nothing in there. Yeah, it's out on Thrill Jockey. It came out in 2013, memory serves me right, from what I think. Yeah, title of the album is You've Always Meant So Much to Me. And here, this guy is collaborating with a slew of interesting people, basically. And that's what he does on his second album as well. So here we can see Jeff Whitehead. He's of Leviathan fame, and Lurker of Chalice, so black metal. Mike Solotroff, Anatomy of Habit, I have no idea that one. Jamie Fennelly, Mind Over Mirrors, which is like synth soundscape kind of band. Sanford Parker, Twilight, not entirely sure what Twilight are, and Bruce Lamont from Yakuza, which I think is something like black metal. So what do you get? You get a very long piece. It's quite interesting because this specific release has been vinyl only, because the piece is just one piece, basically. It's like 40 minutes. It's meant for continuous play, so the vinyl format doesn't really work. However, I have the second album as well, and having listened to it on Spotify as one continuous piece, and having listened to it on vinyl, I think that it sort of works because it cuts off in the right sort of place. And let me get into that, because it starts off as an ambient piece. There's instruments that come in, like accordion, like guitar, synths, voice, and then it comes into this doom metal crescendo, and then it sort of dies down again. It's beautiful music. Obviously, for some people, it might be put off by the metal-y kind of bit, but I think it does make sense. It is sort of think of it sort of like Godspeed You Black Emperor, but with a bit more metal leanings, if you like. Yeah, it's an amazing album. Do check it out. Wreckmeister Harmonies. Yeah, you've always meant so much to me. And since I've spoke about it, I'll show this one as well. This is the other one. This is the newest one. Then it all comes down. The one I showed before, what's playing now, is a bit of a better pressing. This is a little bit, yeah, it's colored vinyl, again on Thrill Jockey, but I don't think that they did it as well. Both of them are highly recommended. Yeah, just check them out. Now, enough of that. We'll just keep it in the background playing and show some more records. This one I forgot to show last time. I don't know why. It was one of the best of the bunch, really. It's been shown before a couple of times. Christophe and Chris Alvier have shown this, and yeah, it's this one. It's a Hailu Merja. I don't know. Yeah, this is really good, really good. Hailu Merja and the Wailas. So this is Ethio jazz, you know, with keyboards and whatnot. There's another album by this guy, but it's later material that was released in the 80s. And problem with the 80s is that it had that 80s sound, that synthesized kind of cheap electronic sound, and you know, although the music is really good, because of the production, it's just a complete put off. This is organic. This is like 70s good stuff. Do check it out. Highly recommended. Amazing album. Amazing album. Yes. So this is a recommendation from Anders from Stockholm. So a friend of his had a band. He showed an album. A couple of people have picked it up, and it's this one. So Time is a Mountain, with same title. They play this sort of post-rock, I would say. I don't know how to categorize it. It's instrumental. It is you know, it has like proper instrumentation, like, you know, drums, bass, guitars. Beautiful guitar work, by the way. And yeah, I don't know how to really categorize it. Does it really matter? Check it out. It's really good. This is the second pressing, because that is, you know, it's very handy, because it says second pressing, 300 copies. Second edition, sorry. Second edition, 300 copies. So probably can still find it. First edition, I don't know. I mean, probably was what, 200, 300, 500? I don't know. Anyway, it's good. It's good. It's good. I shouldn't have said that. It's good. No, it's really good. It's a very nice album, and you know, it's worth VC hype, at least between the people that I know of that have shown this. Yeah. So continuing, this is something that I found in the store. So I went to Rough Trade East, you know, flicking through the records, and I saw this one. So New Christs, Distemper. This came out, don't know when it came out. I would wager, because yeah, I would wager it's latter half of the 80s. New Christs. Now I will be talking bullshit about this band, but yeah, this is classic kind of garagey sort of indie from the Australian, New Zealand sort of area, and yeah, it's very good. Yeah, I wish I had I've dug up all the information and, you know, let you know about a bit more about them, but yeah, this is sort of a classic kind of that era. 88, 89, 87, not entirely sure. Yeah, you get a lot of information from this channel. Sorry, it's a really good record though. Do check it out. The Bats, that is Highway. This is out on Captured Tracks, which has been reissuing Flying Nun Records, and yeah, these reissues here, at least, they're so expensive. This is like the most kind of reasonably priced of them from the Bats. They play this kind of indie lo-fi indie pop, I would say, and it's really good. They have a double LP that is just, it was 34 quid, right? So no way, dude, no way, because I know that in the States the double LP is going to be like $25 or something. It's just ridiculous. I don't understand why there's such a big price disparity. I mean, yes, here we have value-added tax and crap like that, but the gap is just unfathomable. I don't know why. Anyway, that's New Zealand classic stuff. Flying Nun, you know what you get. It's that kind of thing. So yeah, got this one. Yeah. In the mail, I got this one. So, is Osmundi 43 Minuten. This is a reissue on Missing Vinyl, which is a Greek label. However, the pressing is Music on Vinyl. When it first came out, it was somewhat on the expensive side, but I found it on offer. So it was something like 25 quid or something like that, and I was like, oh, all right, okay, maybe at some point. And I found it for 14 quid, so I picked it up. What is this, you may ask? So I know about this album because it is in the Nurse with Wound list of records. It is krautrock. It is, but not krautrock as in, you know, you think of krautrock, you might think of Amondo, you might think of Can, you might think of Neu, you might think of things like that. That was first side, by the way. So yeah, that's the calm, ambient kind of bit of it. Let's see the second side. Second side has more music because it has the crescendo I was talking about. So yeah, Osmundi. It was like a krautrock big band. It is the first time I listened to it, I was like, what the hell is this? But it sort of grew on me, and it is interesting, and you know, it's big band krautrock basically. I don't know. Yeah, check it out. It's you know, it is in the Nurse with Wound list for a reason, I guess. Not that everything in the Nurse with Wound list is good, my opinion, but this is worth checking out, especially if you can find it for a good price. It's like, yeah. Yeah, found this sextet, which is basically a certain ratio. This is the release of their second album. It's 1981. Thank God for hype stickers because they give you information that you can relay, although you could just read about it. Yeah, I guess that you could have paused that and read through it. So certain ratio sextet, classic band from Factory. I knew about them. I bumped into a record that was live by these guys. They play this sort of post-punk, funk, slappy bass, which I hate slap bass. There's some bands that I can excuse slap bass, but you know, usually it's just bad musicianship. Yes, my opinion. Yeah, and there are some bands that I can excuse it, and this is one of them. Very dancey, very minimal in many ways, and if you have seen that live album, check it out. It's just unbelievable. It's a really good primer because, at least for me, it worked really well because it gave me a sense of what the band wanted to do, and it has a really good vibe and really good energy. And yeah, this is a little bit more controlled, a little bit. It is a studio album after all, and yeah, it's just really good, totally classic. It is you know, artifact of the period. It is Factory. It is a time where, you know, anything really went after punk. And yeah, this is the kind of thing that you would get, you know, it is the British equivalent of no wave dance sort of punk bands, if you like. I cannot bring to mind some examples. ESG maybe, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Amazing, really good. And finally, I saw this one and I was like, oh, should I get it? Should I not get it? Because this was very expensive. So, Leon Thomas with Nucleus. Now, Nucleus is a jazz rock band whose record I've checked out on Spotify, and I wasn't blown away by it, but it's the kind of record that if I saw a physical copy somewhere, I would probably pick it up. Leon Thomas is a vocalist. He's done a few classic albums in the 60s, notably one of his like hits, if you like, Creator Has a Master Plan, and here they collaborate, and it's a live album. And yeah, it starts off with Creator Has a Master Plan, which is like really free, kind of jazzy and whatnot. Then they go on to become a little bit, the rest of the sides are a little bit more standard blues oriented kind of music, which is not bad. This is quite expensive, and I was on, you know, should I buy it, should I not buy it? I checked it online. It was the same price I could find on Rough Trade. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll buy it. And if it's rubbish, you know, at the end of the day I can always sell it. So yeah, it's not my usual kind of thing that I would buy. I know that some people might be more into this, like you know, Big Star or Christoph, or you know, Chris Cole maybe. You know, yeah, I think that James Buttery. Oh, so yes, it is really good. But you know, I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to keep it or not. I mean, yeah. So there's my update, 17 minutes. Yay, cut down 3 minutes. That is amazing. We haven't got to the crescendo yet of the record, but you can check it out on Spotify. Yeah, just press play, let it play until the end. It's a really satisfying kind of, you know, experience, I think. And yeah, leave your comments, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, subscribe if you think that this is kind of interesting, and you know, you get inspired by these kinds of things, and you know, you go out into different musical routes, and you know, you find new stuff. Or and subscribe if you think that this is complete rubbish and I should be banned. So yeah, see you around.